And we are just waiting for Cage to start, and it's going to start immediately. So we're going to have Save Boy starting on the T side. We're going to have Houseway coming off a very, very huge 6-12 half. 6-2, 16-2 victory on Dust 2. Going to be coming onto Cage on the CT side. We're going to have, I believe, just one smoke for Save Boy, so it might be just a quick A take. We do have a Tech 9 as well as the Molly. So we're going to see Quad possibly mollied off. We do have the bomb going towards Squeaky. The rest of them A main. You're going to see a couple of smokes and flashbangs coming out, in my opinion. As Siege does open the door. He's lining himself up with a smoke as well as a Molotov. So the first flashbang, first smoke and Molotov comes out. It's going to force the player out of Quad. Strax is going to come through. He's going to get taken out. Siege is also going to get taken out at the same time. Parla is going to still be alive as he's trading blows, but the rest of the counter is going to push their way in. Mist just jumping past the terrorist, does manage to take him out in the end with a headshot. It's completely blind, but Vibes coming from the other side will take down Reloaded, and the terrorists don't even have a chance to get that bomb down. And so Houseway going to take that pistol round, so crucial on Cage. The terrorists most likely going to be pushing. No, it looks like it's going to be a split. So 2 towards B. The bomb's then dropped towards mid. So they're more than happy to play passive and try to get a pick. Not sure if this is the correct decision, but it looks like Stige might have just walked past Moe. Moe is just going, oh, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I'm going to sit in the smoke and pretend everything is fine. Reloaded with a Glock, I believe, firing and just making noise, starting to walk back, but Moe in a very good position as the smoke dissipates. We'll take down Reloaded, doing a lot of damage to his parrot and taking down as well. That's going to be a 2-on-5 already with a bomb being chased out of mid. Vibe's just chasing the bomb planter, and he's going to take down Frisky as well. The MP7's just absolutely too strong. And Houseway going to pick up a very, very easy anti-eco, just taking off just a straight clean ace. And they're going to stick with the same guns, more than happy to build up a bank. Meanwhile, the terrorists, once again, just going P250s, as well as a Tech 9, as well as a Molotov and Smoke. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them actually go A site, smoke off Forklift, molly off Quad, and just commit to that A site. And it looks like they will be committing to the A site. Parla playing very aggressive, might actually get picked off. He's not smoking off, so playing aggressive in the wrong place, wrong time. And Vibe's also going to get picked off. Dan's is going to have to play very carefully as one has been boosted up. He does stop the bomb plant, but it's going to be traded. It's going to be a 2-on-4 retake. Missed with the P90. And Moe coming in, doing a lot of damage. It's going to be Team Flash, however. And Reloaded from Quad is going to take down Mist. And it's all up to Moe. He's been mollied off. There is Siege and Forklift, who's very, very low. He's been spotted out, but Moe just walking forward, reloading, getting taken out. And that's when Houseway, playing too aggressive, too confident, not using flashes and smokes, not backing each other up, they're going to give a very easy anti-eco win to the terrorists. I mean, the terrorists is a minimal setup. You can't give rounds like that, especially on Cash, on an anti-eco. But we're going to see a buy round coming around from both sides now. Three Colts and a FAMAS and an AWP coming out for the counter-terrorists. And Reload is just going to straight out mid, no smoke coming out. And he's going to molly off short. Dance is going to have to be very careful, as Mist does take down Para. Missed very low, however, and there's going to be 2 terrorists at mid. Going to be contesting the mid-control. Dan's jumping up to the short arm. Going to be trying to contest. Oh, takes down Reloaded with a double dink. Stage in the meantime is going to take down Missiles. So low. Vibes from Z. Going to orbs down Stage as well. And Straxy and Frisky going to fall back. Going to regather and just play it slowly. Dan's pushing very aggressively. Might get taken out. No! Tagged very low. Takes down the bomb planter. And Frisky's last man left standing is a 1-on-4. He's going to have to grab bomb. Vi playing a very aggressive position, but Moe's already pushed up from B side, and Frisky just a bit unlucky, I guess. But that's going to be the buy round solely in Houseway's favor. The terrorists still have enough money to buy pistols. They will attempt trying to rush a site once again. Will it be A or B is a different story. They do have one smoke, so I've got a feeling they're going to commit towards A site once again. Just smoke off Forklift and go straight in. So Parla, this is really good to see from Parla. He's learned from his mistake already. He's going to be smoking off A main, just peeking a very tight line. But Reloaded already coming up. Straxy going to be smoking off Squeaky. He's going to be supported by Dan's. Dan's going to be seeing action first. As Squeaky is smoked off, Stage pushes through, takes out Danz. He's watching the wrong angle. They're all pushing Parla. Parla gets one. Parla gets taken out eventually. The rest of the counter is now pushing in now. Vibes will get one frag with the AWP onto Stage. The bomb plant still hasn't gone down. Frisky with a Tech 9 will take down Miss. And it's a 1-on-2. Oh, Straxy. I'm not sure if he peeks out from quad to get the kill, but definitely lands a very, very good frag onto Vibes. Moe gets one, takes down Frisky, pushes in. Very, very lucky that Reloaded didn't take him down. Just out, takes another one. Oh, but Para sitting in a very close position, playing very smart. And once again, the Terrorists just shouldn't be having a houseway. They really need to tighten up that A-hold. They shouldn't be taking that site with just one smoke.
I think they were just relying on their aim, which, I mean, it worked out in the end, but it was definitely risky. I mean, they lost 4 men at the end of
it. It was an eco, though. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was an eco. It was a full eco. There's all pistols and a smoke grenade. That's all. And there is a counter boost happening. And Stage might be caught out, and he is caught out by the counter boost. Frisky is going to come across. Vibes nearly really needs to fall back. No, Vibes are still visible, and he's going to drop down now as Power nearly picks him off. Vibes finally does get taken down. Drop down to the other side. Reloaded takes him out. But this is already favorable for the counter-terrorist. And Parla is going to take down one. Back up from Dan's going to be taking out one from A-Main. Moe is going to push through and also take down another player. But he gets killed by Reloaded. And it's going to be a 2-on-3. They're going to be pushing towards B-side very quickly. And they're going to be smoking off CT and mollying off site. Caught out with a gun out, not at the wrong time. Straxy does take down Parla and Vent. He tries to spray down Dance from Heaven, but that's not going to work. And that's just very poor play by Save Boys. Playing very aggressively and rushing the grenades, getting caught out by the fast eco rotations. And as a result, losing what should have been an anti-eco.
I feel they're just not ready for the kind of speed that Houseway play with in terms of rotations. So you'll see at the end of the rounds there, they try to push sides like completely unknowingly. Like 2 players were caught off on the T's there with their knives or with Molotov grenades.
And it's gonna be another A take once again, but with pistols once again. So it's gonna be another setup. So you got Strax in Squeaky, gonna smoke off. Is gonna smoke off the Squeaky. Reload his picks at the wrong time, gets picked off. That smoke is gonna come up shortly. But the Molly's going to come out for quad. That flashbang, oh, Frisky completely bind, gets the kill. Dan's going to stay in this A side. Stitch, oh my god, Tech 9's just rushing into the site. It's going to take out a lot of... It's going to take down 3 counter-terrorists absolutely immediately. And they've got guns. They've got very good guns for holding off against distance, but miss. Very good, great AK shot into quad to take down the AWP, but it's still a 2-on-3. Stage very low on catwalk, so Miss is going to be pushing into forklift. They know exactly where he is now. Needs to be careful as he is spotted out by... he does manage to spot where Stage is. And Moe is going to be taking him behind. Once again, the counter is just losing A site.
It looks interesting though, because I mean, this is the Save Boys map pick. They might actually have something up their sleeve.
I don't think charging an A site with 2 smokes is something up their sleeve. Here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter on an eco. Doesn't matter if that one smoke out of Squeaky comes out. You need to adapt to it now. They've run it 3 times. It's up to Houseway to figure out exactly how to adapt to it now. That flashbang did not catch Frisky. And Frisky should not be re-peeking this, but does get a bank for his troubles. And he's going to fall back. Reloaded and Straxy going to pick off 1 counter-terrorist each. They're going to open up B side as well as taking out 1 player in A main. The counter-terrorist is going to be rotating over, but 2 of them pushing out towards mid. Missed, and Dan's going to both take down 1 terrorist each. Reloaded in the meantime will take down Dan, who tries to rotate through checkers. Vibes, good P250 control, will take down 1. He spots another one. Binks Reloaded takes him down as well, and Power's the last man left standing, just sitting, going CT and just slowly crawling up. Vibes being careful of the flank. And we're going to be switching towards Power as he is coming up towards Heaven, and he spots towards Vibes. Vibes tags him down to 50 HP. He's getting a 1-on-1. The bomb down on B side. Power going to be coming towards CT floor, flashing out. Miss going to be slowly walking through. Ben he's just going to be patiently waiting for the bomb plant to go down, then slowly crawl into sight. A very poor smoke. I'm not sure if you heard Mist or not, but he's going to push into sight now, clearing it, and he takes it out. So very well played by Power, pushing the last known position of Vibes, forcing into 2 1-on-1s once again. Moe just not, just not rotating fast enough. Really need to rotate to help out his teammate. Even if it was an unknown location, you got to set up the effective crossfire. And that's, you know, Houseway did really well to get 4 duns down, however. And it's going to tie it up 4-all. I think Moe does have an AWP and he's peeking his B line and he's going to be dancing off with... I'm not sure who it exactly is. But, oh, Power nearly gets taken out. Dancing with death. But it's going to work in his favor this time. And they're going to set up, once again, 1 in Squeaky. So it might be a B fake. And Moe's going to push up very aggressively, try to get information. Misses the AWP shot. Reloaded does get taken down in Squeaky, however, by Danz. And there's going to be a slight over-rotation, I believe. Missed, pushing in. Going to get some more intel. And actually takes down Strax with the M4. Going to be falling back towards Vent. And the counter-terror is going to reset towards default positions. The terrorist in a bit of a pickle now. Paulo should really close that Squeaky door. Vibes from short will take down Stage, and all of a sudden it's going to become a 2-on-5, both towards A main. Frisky as well as Power. Not sure what they're going to be doing. Going to be rotating their way back towards mid, trying to get possibly pick off a rotator or two. They're going to be going the long way towards B, where Moe is with the AWP as well. So Power's going to go first. They might just be saving. Frisky sitting very far back in T spawn. I'm slightly inclined to believe that they're going to be trying to save. I think he has spotted the head of a counter-terrorist, but I'm not sure if the other counter-terrorist is spotted. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not sure if Mo CQ actually saw Frisky running up, and Frisky missing a very, very easy AWP shot. I guess a bit unlucky as well, but Moe turns around and gets another one. Dance jumps around, spots out Power, takes him out 3 seconds before the time ends. Not going to allow them to save, and it's going to force them to eco. Power's going to drop a couple of tech times, in my opinion. They're going to go A-site once again. So this is pretty much up to how's Houseway going to hold against this A-site take. Are they going to stack, or is Parler and Dan's going to play a different position? They know they molly off quad every single time. 2 smokes coming out this time. The bomb going B, so it's going to be a fake A into a B plant. Now we see once again Straxy coming towards Squeaky. They're going to fake the smoke. It's a very smart play by Save Boys. They're going to just smoke. They're just going to pretend to smoke. Then just plant B, and that's what they need to achieve. And it's all up to the counter-terrorists to determine whether they spot a bomb or not. So the smokes come out already early, and then counter-terrorists already start rotating. The bomber is towards mid, however, Danz and Vibes. So Vibes is rotated around this time. He's going to get himself a double kill. And Power, the last man left standing at A main, trying to take another one down. Middle at the same time, I think Stage is trying to make his way towards Vent, but Moe has none of that. Will take him down. And that's a much better hold from the counter-terrorists. That's something like you need to see. Like, Save Boys need to actually do that a bit more. That's actually a very smart play, trying to exploit on the tendency that the counter-terrorists, once they see that smoke, they'll over-rotate. Because they know that they've lost against it so many times, they have to over-rotate and commit more people. But their B player, I think, didn't really commit, when he should have. And now 3 towards mid, Strax is going to charge out and just get taken out. And Frisky also going to run into just a mountain of counter-terrorists. Dan's going to get a double kill, and they lost bomb already. Pop Flash is playing aggressive. He hasn't had enough yet, and he wants more, and he gets a triple. Parler pushing in from A main at the same time is going to take down Reloaded. And so, that 3-man stake, once again, mid control is so crucial.
It is. On this map, it's so crucial.
I'm just going to say it's going to be an A take. We got 1 molly, 1 smoke, but those, oh my god, that grenade chunked them down to almost half health. This is going to make Parler's job so much easier as they do push out. He gets 1, he's seen bomb drops, so he's going to call the rotation. Gets 2, that's a very good job. Vibes, nade, and AWP takes another 2 down. Power's the last man left standing, and he's going to get taken down eventually. Does manage to take down an AWP as well as an AK. Look, that game changer, I think, was Dan's grenade at mid, where it just absolutely chunked, did about 200 HP damage. Just a solid HE grenade, just chunked them absolutely down. And this, the tide's now slowly turning towards Houseway's favor way. Save Boys really need to win this next buy round. And it looks like they're going towards B side, which is a worthwhile attempt. Now Moe spotted this aggressive smoke and he's falling towards gutter. I think he spotted one crossover. It's going to be redirecting his attention towards checkers. One coming out towards checkers is going to take him out. Miss meanwhile, I think pushing through. We'll take down another one. Another terrorist pushing through the smoke. And I think he's going to be killed from... I'm a bit surprised. He pushed all the way towards Heaven instead. And Reloaded is now in Heaven. 8 HP is going to take down Moe CQ as well. And the bomb actually is rotating all the way back towards A. But they haven't rotated fast enough. Steege nearly gets caught out. And now they're both low. The counter-terrorists know exactly what's happening. Reloaded is going to be playing this... lurker position. They're getting taken out by Parla, who's rotated in from Garage, and Steege needs to make the picks happen. 50 HP. Putin looking at short. Dodging a grenade. Does manage to take out Miss. Good shooting there. Trying to get the spray down and Danz. But Danz whips out the Tech 9 and takes him out. And that's going to be defused in Parla's favor. Save Boys did get the bomb plant down, so they should have enough money to buy it for the next round. No AWPs, however, but they will have enough money for a full buy for AK. Housewave actually taking the last 5 rounds in a row. 4 by elimination, 1 by defuse. B-Star's not working, ASR's not working, Mid's not working. Save Boys really got to think, okay, what are we going to do now? Game on, if you were in this situation, what would you do?
I would actually keep taking the A site. I wouldn't take it at the start of the round. They're trying to get for mid control, but they're also not putting like anti-eco pressure on the fact that they're not pushing up.
I look at
two push picks on B. The site's open. They actually shouldn't. They shouldn't take this. I still think they should fake this site.
But Vibes once again taking out 2 through the smoke. They're going to be trying to push him very aggressively. Reloaded does get taken out. Dance dropping into gutter, and the bomb's been left. They're going to be walking towards, and they're just going to be dancing around the bomb site. And he's been spotted out. He's going to whip out the Tech 9. Doesn't even manage to take down Reloaded. Not a single bullet hitting. Bit unlucky, I think, there by Dance. Could have, if he played it a bit more, if he was a bit more lucky, he might have actually taken it successfully. As well as the rest of his teammates, should have played a bit more passive, especially with 4 rounds down.
Yeah. I don't know, like simple mistakes like those 2 guys pushing B and not trading each other. Similar to that until the lost Housewave.
And Mo is just going to be sitting with the autocannon on this B line. Going to be pushing up already very aggressively. And he's going to be up against Para, who does take him out. He is tagged, however. We'll see what happens with the counter-terrorists do. They do need to rotate some of the players out. Vibes in this closed mid position. Re-smoking it immediately. Going to break vent to fake some noise, but the rest of the terrorists are actually grouped up near A sites. So it's going to be A takes it. Danz needs to be very, very careful. Parla just spotting this line with the AWP. Going to be flashing out. One from Squeaky. It's a beautiful pop flash actually taking him out. Parla unable to land anything. Frisk going to take the trade, and it's going to be a 2-on-5. With Power coming in from Lurking, going to be taken out as well. So missed the last man left standing, and is going to be taken out. Very clean round there by Save Boys. Really just capitalizing on the fact that Moe pushed up when he's playing solo B. Shouldn't really be doing that, especially with the autocannon.
You know what I think happened? They saw it was 9-3, 9-4. They knew they won the first map. They were just getting keen to finish the day. They wanted to leave, you know. I think they're a bit done. But what they haven't realized is that 6 tier rounds is a pretty big win. Like, the Save Boys now have so much control to build in this game.
Commando?
They lose the...
I don't want this to be a repeat of a year ago. Remember the overtimes on Cache?
Oh my god, with Nova and Halsey and those guys?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Meanwhile, the pistol is just a Glock train towards B site, and Straxy is sitting in CT con and gonna take a point 9mm to his face. Siege gonna be trying to tag Dan's very low. Dan's just trying to get the gun and just managed to jump away. Reload is gonna be taken out, and then Siege gets cleaned up by Dan's. Bit of a cheeky play by Dan's, you know, dropping the gun. It was like, where's my gun? Picking up the USB. I think he dropped his Glock and wanted the USB.
He really finished it.
He dodged it, got the USB, ran back, and then re-picked, because that's what all good players do. I'm going to see what Save Boys come up as an anti-eco strat. It doesn't look like anything fancy, just 1 sandbags, 2 on A side, 2 B. I mean, just very standard. Straxy just playing the sandbags position. It's not a really good line to be holding. I think Mist is spotted him out. With Parla, we'll be able to take him out. Moe does get taken out by Stage in this close A position, but Dan will be close enough to trade out. Power, meanwhile, pushing through B. Will take down Vibes. Will pick up an AK, however, so he might be wanting to save that. That's a very big pick. Vibes just isolated. Shouldn't be doing that. Frisky, very low in HP. Trying to still make the trades. Won't make the trade on Mist. And Power is the last man left standing. Does take an AK, however, so it's a very good... It's already very well. Vibes, I think, should have been playing by himself at B. Like that.
I don't think it suits his style, either. Like, he seems someone who is a...
And that's 2 AKs down. And that's big. I think they have enough time to switch for an AK, though. They do have enough time to switch for an AK. But that's still quite big, taking off a lot of money off the terrorist economy. Taking at least 4,000, 5,000 off the terrorist economy, which is very good for an eco rank, considering you just bought P250s.
We'll see if they can if Para can do anything with that.
I think it might be a stack mid. Look at all these grenades. It's going to go directly towards the boost, and
Oh my god, that was huge.
Dance is going to kill Moe. Payback for earlier, but Parla is going to take out 2 of his own very quickly. All of a sudden it's become a 2-on-4. This is a very smart play by the counter-terrorist. Dan's going to push through smoke and take down Para. Oh my god, this is so smart play by, I believe it is Straxy. Oh my god, Straxy making a lot of noise. I'm not sure how they haven't heard this. And Dan's... does make the trade. Frisky is very favorable. Frisky does have the 5-7 in close range and will take it down.
That was a really nice round by Para, Straxy and Frisky. All of them played really well to get the picks.
Considering Para just playing very patiently in the smoke, waiting for them to crossover, and...
Straxy, that was Straxy.
Was it Straxy? Okay. And it'll be a forced Tech 9 buy for the terrorists, and it looks like it's just going to be a B train with possibly one fake out towards mid, maybe to catch rotators out. And Frisky is going to miss the first op shot. He's pushing very aggressive in the checkers. This is probably not a good idea. He needs to fall back. Power, however, just reclaims a bit of his teammates' mistakes. Pushing through, will take down the bomb, but they've lost the AWP already. Vibe's just going to be Tech 9, will take down 1. Dance coming through. Moe playing that lurker position, once again taking down Straxy, and that's so huge. Taking out 4 guns with just Tech 9s and no armor. Dan's possibly playing one of the most interesting positions I've ever seen in my life.
Especially with an AWP.
Because it's an AWP. Not sure if Reloaded heard the footstep. I don't think he heard the footstep. He has dropped down, however. I don't think he's expecting someone to be chasing up towards him. And he's dropped down at the wrong time. He's just playing very aggressively, playing very silly. And Reloaded should be able to get the defuse behind the box. Yes, very smart play by Reloaded. He's just going to stay on it. But that was just... This is very winnable for the terrorists. I feel like that was a very stupid play from the player in heaven.
Yeah, pushing out.
I don't like saying it. I don't like being very rude, but I feel like that was a very elementary error. Very hungry for a kill, not focusing on the objective, and that cost them a very crucial round. It could have forced them onto an eco, and that's another round. As a consequence, they can now force up. The counter-terrorists can force up once again, and the terrorists, you know what? Getting the bomb plant and losing for the 3rd round in a row, you still get quite a lot of money, but you still want the win. Especially when the scoreline's tight. It could be 12-7 right now. As it is, it can suddenly jump to 9-11 instead of 13-7, and you're going to regret those plays. Parla with a very good AK shot, however, opening up the map. Moe CQ, going to get one in stage as well, but Straxy from the short arm Vibes on B side, gets the double. And all of a sudden, Straxy's left by himself, isolated, and Parla's going to clean up with the 2nd headshot of his round. But Vibes, beautiful play as the lurk in position there.
I want to know how Vibes managed to get 2 picks so quickly at B.
I think those lined up.
Like,
Checkers and on the floor, I believe, when I was looking at radar at the death cam. It's going to be just one holding mid once again. And Frisky is going to be holding his B site along with his buddy. But Moe is going to be picking heaven. Vibe's going to get 2... Vibes and Dan's going to team up and get the 2 frags on short. And they're going to have their entryway into wherever they actually want to go. Power holding a close position with the P2000. Going to be rotating towards Dan's. Dan's knows where he is. Takes him out as well. Moe CQ takes out Frisky on B side. The last man left standing is Steege. who has a P250, might want to just try getting as many guns as possible at this stage. And he does manage to take down Parla. His position is known. He does spot down Vibes, and Vibes making a lot of noise. Needs to be careful. But Vibes does manage to land the spray down onto Siege, and it's going to be 1380 in Houseway's favour.
I think they've started to bring back a little bit of momentum in their own favour, so...
I'm not in favour of Save Boys force buy just then. But I can understand why they did it. But forcing up when it's 13-18 is very risky. They lose it now.
Terrorists still have money to buy even if they lose this round.
The problem is with the...
Worthwhile buy.
Also, as it looks like it's dancing around mid. 3 towards mid now this time. Actually, 1 in vent, 1 behind sandbags, 1 short arm. The terrorists also trying to gain mid control. Vibes getting taken down from boost spot. And it's going to be working towards A site. It's just going to be... so Reload has actually been forced out of A site. And Miss is going to be on the site already. Completely blind, however. As he spotted the quad play, unable to make the trade, only hitting him once. Reloaded does manage to get taken down by Dan's in the end. Moe is just stuck behind the smoke at the moment, doesn't really want to commit. Dan's pushing through, it does take down Straxy, I believe, who was on site. Siege is sitting in the smoke, so just patiently waiting. Siege will take down 1 from the corner of the smoke, and it's a 2-on-2. He's going to run back immediately. The bomb has been dropped, however. Oh, but Moe and... That's very smart. Moe and Dan's peeking at the same time. Oh, he's looking at the correct position. Parrot coming from behind will take down Moe. Moe just a bit unlucky to not land that headshot. But it's going back to the previous round where that force buy worked in their favour. But you got a feeling that if they lost that, it'd be 15-9. If they lost the force buy.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, I don't know, they seem like pretty confident kids. Might as well just back themselves when they can. They've got nothing to lose now. They've already got their 4 points for coming second if they do. They do have to lose it, so yeah, nothing to lose.
It's just a hard A take, and there's no one at home as Parlo goes in. Reloaded does take him out, however, and they're just being smoked off. They're still committing, however, charging through. Straxy going to be able to take out Dan's. The bomb has been dropped. Miss going to be at forklifts. The counter is pushing through. There's going to be 1 quad, 1 catwalk. And catwalk jumping up. Straxy going to be taking out more players. Moe is going to be taking out 1. Vibe's going to be taking up as well. Moe's going to be binged through, I believe, one of the pillars. 1 coming towards A main. And, oh, beautiful pick by Moe. And it's going to be a 1-on-1. P90 up against AK. Vibes on 26 HP, very low. And Frisky going to be pushing in is going to take him out.
That was really close. They managed to send that 4v2 into a 1v1 or 2-2 at the end there. No, probably shouldn't have picked someone.
Should have just ducked away into A main, I think. He peeked A main. He should have just gone into A main after the kill and stayed in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he knew the last guy was at CT, so he shouldn't have re-picked and just planted for, you know, the guy wouldn't have instantly pushed CT, but it looks like it's going to be a B commit with a bunch of Tech 9s. Parlo's going to be jumping across. Will be taken out by Frisky with a M4. You do have power with it, with the M4 with the M4 and Vent as well. Siege playing a very close position with the Scout. Going to be taken out by Vibes. Power's going to come out and going to be crossfiring with Frisky. There's also Siege and Straxy within Heaven. Power has also been taken out. Reload is now jumping in a vent as well. Moe has actually just dropped the bomb into vent after they're trying to boost up, and Reloaded will get a double kill.
Pretty interesting thought process there. Like they had 2 left against 3. There was someone already in there, so they could hear the vent boost. There was no real reason to do that.
They do have a full buy now. Moe does have an AWP in his hands, up against a full rifle affair. 4 save boys. Save boys just playing very cautiously. There's going to be 1 in vent, 1 B side. We're going to see 2 players working their way at B. Dan's actually tagged very low. I'm not sure exactly where either he ate nades or some rifle bullets, but Moe getting that first crucial pick on the stage. So Moe just been so reliable this entire day with the AWP frag. Frisky and Straxy both getting a frag. 1 in B side, 1 in vent. Bomb's been dropped. Frisky, I'm not sure where he killed Vibes from. Hey, Moe has spotted Para. He's going to have to wait for the smoke to clear. He's been spotted and he's going to be taken out.
That's it, 12 now. Right.
This is the time where you go back and you start thinking. You play those eco as well.
Yeah.
It should be 15-10 right now. It should be victory.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Those miniature mistakes, they accumulate. You know, this is not saying Save Boys didn't play well. It's just how Houseway should have played that in a smarter way. Playing cocky like this, or playing very in a very silly manner, is not going to win them favors. So Tech 9, Moe CQ is going to be pushing out with a Tech 9, not able to hit Reloaded. The rest of the turret's going to be coming in slowly now. The counter turret's also slowly rotating over as well. So one pushing in, Dan's going to be tagging, and he's going to take out Reloaded. He's going to get the third frag of the round. He does finally manage to get taken out by Vibes. The bomb plant really needs to go down right now. He doesn't need to be dancing around. They need the money more than ever. Parla does manage to go for the plant. A bit of a miss HE nade there. As Vibes sits behind Forklift, does get taken out. It's all to Parla. He does have a P250, but he's going to be taken out by Frisky rotating through CT. It's going to be 13-all now.
And how much money did CT with that bomb?
They have equal money, effectively. They just need to play it slower and rely on Moe's AWP, or Moe's CQ's AWP, getting the first entry frag, and just letting things follow afterwards. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they're going to boost here. It's not a good decision, but he's going to be watching that A main push. But there's not going to be watching A main. Meanwhile, there is going to be. I think Strax is watching A main with an. Nope, there is someone watching. I think it was Reloaded. He was just watching from truck. But he's going to eat one nade at quad position. And he does take down Moe, well timed. Will be traded out by Parla. Meanwhile, Para will take down, I think, Vibes, who was in a boost position. Flashbangs and smokes coming out from both counter terrace and terrace. Now the bomb plant's going to go down stage. Coming up to Catwalk, instantly gets a frag of missiles, jumped up. It's going to be a 2-on-4. And Parla tags down Straxy, but Straxy with the Tech 9 takes him down immediately. And Dan's really needed to get stage. And that's going to be 14-13. Finally going in favor of Save Boys. On how Houseway were playing at CT half? I wouldn't be surprised. After the first match, no, not really. But Houseway really let their confidence run away. They started playing very silly. And now when it's time to focus up, you've given confidence to the enemy team.
Yeah, exactly. They're the ones who are pulling back. They're the ones who are like, yes, we can bring it back. That comeback.
Very close to hitting the boost up. Moe is going to be coming up. Going to be attacked slightly. Stage going to be looking in this boost up, I believe. And he does take down Stage. He does know there's one in Vent. He spots the one in Vent. Vent player unable to take him down. Vibes coming out, I believe, from Check is taking him out. They do have B-side entry already. They're taking out 2 players on B-side. Moe is going to be playing a dedicated lurker role, I believe, but Straxy is going to AWP and take down Dan's. Reloader is in heaven. Going to be taken out from Vibes from behind, and Moe is going to clean up. So it's much better played by Houseway, relying on, taking mid together, relying on Moe getting the entry frag, and then everyone else following in afterwards, while splitting the map, just gaining map control.
This is going to be a good round. Both teams are really well equipped. Moe still has that ult again, so it'll be interesting to see if Houseway have learned that it is a good tactic, as you were mentioning, for Moe to allow him to go for the pick and then to work off it. But with players with that confidence, they can do it. Oh, the 6 to go for a reverse boost in the middle. Look at that. Vibes catches them out. There's no one close enough to actually hear them. Meanwhile, the 2 teams out wide B, they should clear A main soon.
They're pushing out mid, and they don't. Yeah, he's taking one out. He's taking 2 out. Can he get the third one? No. Vibes does make the trade in the end. So it's going to be a 2-for-2 trade at mid. Frisky needs to be... Oh, Frisky caught out, looking in the completely wrong direction. Miss going to be pushing towards CD floor to try to cut out any rotator, so Reload is going to be coming across. Needs to be careful. And I think... Oh, does manage to take down Miss, but he's heavily tagged. And the bomb plant should be going down shortly. Vibes does get the bomb plant. Not sure if he heard Vent break, but Strax is going to drop down. Good shot by Moe. And Reload, the last man left standing. He's going to be pushing through CT. Just trying to dance and dodge that orb. Does manage to dodge the orb shot. Vibes playing very close. Very smart by Vibes. Just forcing the attention away, allowing Moe to come back and just pick him off. Dice is playing an amazing... They're playing both amazing. Moe and Vibes, they're both 29 kills each.
Wow.
You don't expect Vibes to be a top fragger, but he's playing out of his mind in this final round. Really stepping up when needed. And suddenly it's match point or, you know, the dreaded overtime point, depending on which perspective you're looking at. And it's going to be forced out of the counter terrace. You have one M4, 5-7, two FAMASs. They're going to be taking mid control once again. Moe's going to be Paolo's just tagged slightly. But there's just one right underneath Booster. It's a very risky position. See if he's going to pay off. Miss has actually made his way all the way through. Paolo takes out Reloader, who's playing very aggressive A main. Meanwhile, Vibes, let's just switch towards Vibes. Vibes doing a lot of work, does get taken down in Vent. Straxy jumping on top of Forklift, does get taken out, and the terrorists have made their way towards A side. Dan spraying down, takes down Stage. 2-on-4 situation, pushing all the way towards CT. Takes down Fritzy, all the moments up to Power and Moe takes it out. That's GG. 16-14, such a close game. Very tight. What do you have to say?
Just finish off the game.
And a huge jungle dash drop for Siege. Well deserved.